You like Trump? Good girl. You like Biden? Come on, man. We cheated. Alright, good evening. Uh, got a few things. I got to send a friend of mine out some coax and some coax with the ends on it, and he put on good, really good. Here's some heat shrink to go around it that will shrink down pretty good. I can't hold your hand on everything, so this has got to be something of yours that this has got to go to you. And he's trying to put an antenna on his truck, and he's going to get a Breedlove puck mount. And instead of cutting a hole through both the layers of the truck, I'm trying to get him, if he'll hold his freaking balls, if he's got any. I don't know, here lately it don't sound like it, but here's a piece of chrome moly tubing that's a good 1/4 inch thick wall. This is actually roll bar for a drag car. This will actually hold up a car, the whole car. Well, this is the piece that go in the bed. I put a washer in there to block that up, welded all that up. This is actual channel line, so it was made the same way over here, but I cut that off. So this is in here, cut a slice down through there, drilled a hole here, and then took the bandsaw and cut into that, and wedged this in between here. Of course, this is like a wedge. When it goes in, it's flat on this side, wedged on this side. It bowed that out a little bit, but not enough to hurt anything. But this is good and straight. I've put a straight line on it. It's got 1% cock to the front, which if you put this up, this is going to be the front of it. This is going to be the back of it. It's got a 5/8 hole drilled in it for the Breedlove puck that was supposed to, that's going on there. This also will accept a puck like this, and you can put a Wilson 1000, other antennas that accept that SO239 on the end of it. You can put that on it just by changing this out, you know, like that, which that needs dremeling a little bit for that one, but it's ain't quite enough for that. But that is a 5/8 hole. But anyways, that's that. I welded that without setting my welder up. I could have got a little bit hotter. I changed the temp on it. The temperature, when I got about right there, I changed the temperature on it. I welded this for on number 3. Welded this right here on number 4. But that's 3. That's 3. This is 4. 4 and 4. I did do a little stitch welding through here, but that's that. You ain't gonna break that off the truck. So this is gonna go behind the cab. This bottom part is gonna go on the bed, the bottom of the bed, and this is gonna stick up even with the cab. So we're standing up, even with the cab. And his Breedlove puck said 5/8 hole. Now, if he has to Dremel that out, he'll just have to do it. It's hard for me to do any work from North Carolina and stretch my hands all the way to Illinois and do stuff there. But this is for him to do. I done the majority of it. I was going to use square tubing, but I couldn't find any. I made a gate for a trailer out of the square tubing I had, and I thought I had some more of that left over, but no. But I don't think that's a bad weld. It's still got a little flux on it. If I'd have set the weld up, well, it would have been better. But I didn't even set the weld up. I was kind of pissed off, so when I done that out. And this can be cleaned all off. Like I said, chrome moly tubing. This is roll bar. North Carolinians don't say the whole sentence sometimes, I guess. But fuck it, I don't care. And he bought this antenna. He says he don't like it. So, this is fine now. He didn't send the stinger with it. He swears up and down that this is not to his standard. By the picture where it looked, I thought it was bigger than this myself, but I don't see where it wouldn't work perfectly fine. He says that he didn't like it because of this, and I don't see anything wrong with that. It's got 2 set screws on each side. He says it will not tighten down on his antenna. He said he tightened it down and the stinger fell out of it. Well, I don't know. I don't see that, but let's see. I got a Wilson stinger. That's all I got. I got sent this. This is a Mr. Corley. I'll take a whip out of it. This is a whip. You said ain't nothing special about it. No, nothing. No divots cut in it or nothing. Nothing. He said that the reason he didn't like this antenna was the way these holes was made. He says it looked like they'll strip out and it looks like junk. Well, I don't think so. I don't see anything wrong with it. He says that he put the stinger down in it and it fell right out. Well, I've thought I've tightened things sometimes and I didn't. But I'm going to tighten this. I'm going to tighten this with the little end. Alright, I put a good tighten on it with just a little end. Not even the big end. I can put the big end in and I'll guarantee you another half a round out of it. But he wasn't satisfied with it, so I got it from him. And I'm more than satisfied with it. The only thing I would have to say is this here. This goes up in, it's got a Allen wrench hole in it, which is not this one. But it goes up in about 1/4 inch. And by the time you do that, you got about 2 threads, maybe 3 threads that's going to actually be down in the puck mount or whatever to secure it to the base. Now that could be a good thing or a bad thing. If it was to ring off or you hit something with it and it was to come off, it shouldn't be but a little bit of drilling and it would be easy to get out. But as a puck mount mounted to it there, but he says this would pull out. I would have to say not. I swear to God, if I knew I wouldn't damage it too bad, I would actually chain this to my truck or strap this to my truck right here. He says this will pull out. I would strap this to my truck right here and take the other end of the whip and put to my tractor and knock it out of gear and actually do video of it pulling it. I do not see. Now, I'm not talking about, you know, pop the clutch and pull the tractor off. But I guess if you get enough speed, you could do it by momentum. But I think this would actually pull the tractor off for, say, as in neutral. Not yank it, just easily pull. And I think that this, he says it came out really easy. And I don't think I'm too weak. I can't pull it out. So, I don't know. That's just him, and I don't see nothing wrong with them holes. He said they looked easily strippable. I don't see it. Could the weld be a little bit better right there? It could be tigged up, and I'm pretty sure it did TIG that, but he put a glob on it. It ain't too bad. It can be smoothed out, but I like it like that. I like it to look handmade. I like my stuff to look handmade. Now, I like it to be as clean as it possibly can, but I like it for it to look handmade too. But everybody's got their different but this ain't. This is not handmade. This is all machined out. Everything on this thing is perfect. Even this plate is either cut out with a laser. That's stop and start right there. It actually got two of them on it. It actually started there, maybe stopped here. I don't know, but it's got two spots on it. But that's really good. These, he told me that he made these and put these in himself, which these get put in by hand. But yeah, I'm satisfied with it. Other than, like I said, that could get hung. Like if this gets hit and knocked off, it looks like to me it'd be a little weaker. Especially if you put a wash up underneath it, as they got to there, you would actually be in the thinnest part of it. So, now, that's just one thing. It could be corrected with, I'm sure it's stainless steel. It could be got off there, or he could change it out to brass. Or something like it where it'd be easy to drill out if it did get knocked off. Either way. But that's just that on that. I like this, and I like this, and I like this. I would, I'm looking for a stinger for this. This one's not long enough. I'm looking for a about a 60-inch stinger. But he didn't send it with it. He said he might. But anyways, I think he's going to send it. I don't know. But anyways, this thing I got in it is a went out of a shit. It don't matter. What's that damn? A Wilson. Yeah, a Wilson. Alright then. You have a good day. Later. Okay, good evening. Since I got so many questions about puck mounts and the ones that I was showing, some people saying this plate is not big enough for the surface area. In some cases it wouldn't be, but in some cases it is. Some roofs on vehicles are pretty damn thick, some of them are not. All depends on your application whatsoever. If it was up to me to have a puck mount, I would have this one. Now that's just my personal thoughts. I would have this one because it gives me so many options. I could have my hairpin to my antenna from this one, hook up either way I want to hook the transmission line up to it, but I'd hook it up this way. But then again, it depends on if I got a double layered roof and it would hide up underneath the other one. But then again, do you really want it to hide up underneath there? It's some drawbacks and to everything, but I think this has got a lot of positives. A lot of positives. Plus you can put a type-in connector on it, like comes on a bird watt meter. And these puck mounts here from Walkie Talkie, yes, they're O-ringed and they're grooved. They have a groove in them that's pretty deep. They're O-ringed and grooved. There's nothing wrong with this mount. I just hate trimming my bin back my damn self. But that's just me. If you, I mean, I'm running both ways. But yes, this does have a groove in it. And this one just so happens to be white Teflon, and I don't forgot what they call this. But yes, it has a groove in it. And I've asked him the price on these, and he still's not got back to me. I think it was, I was wanting him to text me the price of it so I could keep up with it like it, instead of just saying to remember and saying such and such and then I get it wrong. I got a bad habit. I think I got dyslexia. I can see 74 and I'll say 47. So I was wanting him to text me the price of it to verify because of that. Yeah, I'm trying to get the Evo J worked out. Got a few little things. Got some glue setting up. But hopefully this will be ready to go in the next hour or two. So that's going to be on the back burner till the glue sets up and